Hello and welcome to this day 3 of our 7-day workout challenge. Today is a recovery day. And this recovery day, we're gonna be doing some yoga flow, okay? A little bit of stretch and sculpting. So yes, we're gonna lengthen out all those muscles that might be sore and tight, but we're also gonna be strengthening other areas like our shoulders, our core, during this workout. So we're gonna start today seated on our mats with some breath control. Okay, so if you could come down with me, let's have a seat. Okay, so get into a comfortable cross-legged position on your mat. Sitting up nice and tall, however you wanna sit. Placing your hands at the tops of your thighs, and from here we're just gonna roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Finding alignment with your shoulders over the hips. So inhale, shrug the shoulders up, and then exhale, roll them back and down in place, okay? Go ahead and shut your eyes down if that feels okay for you. And let's begin with some deep diaphragm breathing. So I want you to inhale, expand your belly, and then on the exhale, breathe out of your mouth, releasing the stale air. Again, inhale through your nose, fully expanding. Exhale through the mouth, releasing. Inhale through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale through the mouth, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just keep breathing this way. Noticing how you feel with each inhale and with each exhale. Now, through the duration of this practice today, I want you to listen to your body. Even if I'm showing you a move or a posture that you can't get into, I want you to do what feels right for you and your body today. Don't try to look perfectly like it. Just knowing that where you are today is exactly where you're supposed to be. Let's take another deep breath in into the belly, expanding the navel away from the spine. And then exhale, draw it in and back. On your next inhale, open up your eyes with me. And we're gonna sweep our arms up above our head. Taking a big reach. Maybe looking up at the fingertips, exhale the hands down into the heart. Let's do that again. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, the hands come to the heart. Beautiful job. Let's take our hands to our knees here. We're gonna do some hip circles here. Seated hip circles. So start by inhaling, dropping your right ear towards the right shoulder. Inhaling the crown of the head forward. Coming over to the left. And then back up through center. Let's do that again. Inhale, drop down to the right. And just kind of move through this, listening to your body, doing what feels good, what feels right. Letting your breath be your guide as you inhale, drop it down, and you exhale, come back up. Let's go the opposite direction. Maybe shutting the eyes down, increasing that proprioception. Inhaling down, exhaling back up. Beautiful job. Coming back up through center. Beautiful job. We're going to go ahead and take our arms all the way up to the sky again. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, let's bring our arms down to cactus arms right by our sides. Then again, we're going to inhale this time, reach forward, round your spine like you're trying to hug somebody. And then exhale, bring your arms back and down. So let's do that again. Inhale to reach your arms forward, round the spine. Inhale the arms up, and then exhale down your side. Make this your own flow. And relax. Good job. Hands come to the thighs. From here, we're going to move into tabletop position. So let's come onto our hands and our knees. on our mat. So spread your fingers wide like a starfish in this tabletop position. Knees underneath the hips, and inhale, drop the belly down. Gaze goes up. Exhale, push away from the ground, moving into an angry cat position. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze goes up. And exhale, push away, rounding through. Just a few more times, harmonizing our breath and our movement. And then we're coming into a neutral spine here, okay? From this neutral spine position, we're gonna move into a floating tabletop. So we're gonna tuck our toes under and we're gonna float the knees off the ground about 2 to 3 inches, squeezing the navel to the back of the spine. You're gonna start feeling heat within those abs. Your knees are tracking forward, stem with your hands, and you're gonna take a deep breath in and hold for the exhale. On your next inhale, lift your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal the heels out, left and right. Do what feels good as you play here. You can keep your knees bent heavily if you need to. Roll the shoulder blades back onto the mat. Have some space between your ears. Tailbone yearning for the ceiling. From here, we're gonna inhale, shift our body weight to plank. Shoulders in line with the wrists. Deep breath in. Hold for the exhale. Again, feeling that heat, which would generate through our core out to our extremities. That's a big part of doing yoga, is building that foundational element, which is our core. So if you're feeling shaky in your core, this is good, embrace it. Push through all 10 fingers. Keep stretching from the crown of your head all the way back through the tailbone. Take one more deep breath in here and exhale. Back to downward facing dog. Your knees can be bent heavily if you need to. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, let it out. Sigh out your mouth one more time. Very good. Inhale, shift forward to plank. And let's slowly lower down. You can drop down to the knees for this first one. And slowly lower your body all the way down to the mat. From here, we're going to straighten out our legs. And inhale, lift up into a baby cobra. Pushing your toes into the ground and rolling those shoulder blades back, coming up onto your fingertips. Opening up through that chest. Exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, come up from your knees to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedaling the heels out left and right if that feels good to you. Taking a deep breath in, lift up through the toes. Exhale, sigh out your mouth. On your next inhale, slowly walk your feet forward to the top of your mat as you're coming into a ragdoll pose or forward fold. Your knees can be bent heavily here if you're feeling tight in the hamstrings, and you can let your arms hang or you can grab opposite elbows and just sway from left to right here. Opening up that backside body. Continuing to breathe in and out through your nose here to keep the heat within your body. Release the arms back down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift into a flat back or forward fold. And then release down. Reverse the swan dive. We're going to rise on up slowly until our head is the last thing that rises up. Once you get to the top, your head comes up. Roll the shoulder blades back and down. Arms are down by your side. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let's do that again. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Beautiful job. Bring your hands into your heart center. We're going to flow through here for our first vinyasa flow. okay? Hands at the heart center. Inhale, reach your arms up and back into a slight back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift on the inhale breath, lengthen your spine. Exhale your hands to your mat. You can step or jump to plank. Chaturanga down, slow, elbows by your sides. Inhale, up dog or cobra, your option. Exhale back, downward facing dog or child's pose. Big breath in, big breath out. On your next inhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Halfway lift into that number 7 with a nice flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive, rise on up. Inhaling the arms above your head. Exhale your arms into cactus arms and down by your side. So let's do that again one more time, maybe picking up our pace. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Back bend, exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold, step or jump. Chaturanga down from the knees or toes. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog or child's pose. Taking 2 breaths here. One more deep breath in. Exhale all the way out. On your next inhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive, rise on up, grounding down through the feet. Reaching the arms up and back. Exhale your hands into your heart center. And down by your side. Mountain pose. Great job. All right, from here we're gonna flow through our next series. So let's stand with your hands at your heart center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale your hands by your sides. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift on the inhale breath. As you exhale, I'd like for you to step back with your right foot. Okay, you're gonna frame your hands around your left foot. From this position here, we're gonna drop the back knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms up, coming into a low lunge position. Tucking those hips under, reaching the arms up and back. Taking your palms together here and bring them behind your head, away from that peripheral gaze, where your elbows are in line with your temples. Keep breathing and opening up through that front side body. Allow yourself to sink into this pose a little bit deeper. On your next inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale your hands back down to the mat. We're gonna straighten out the top leg, and we're gonna step our right foot in just a hair, and we're gonna straighten out our left leg, moving into pyramid pose. Squaring the hips and shoulders. From here, if you feel like your left hip's popping out, I want you to gently just push it back in as you frame your body over your left leg. Now there's a micro bend in the left knee, and the right leg is active and straight, where you're pushing that heel into your mat. Deep breath in as you lengthen the spine. Exhale, try to bring the chest down towards the thigh. Keep breathing into the space. Letting go of any tension. On your next inhale, slowly coming back forward, dropping back down into that low lunge. We're gonna take our right hand down here. We're gonna turn and open up to the left side wall. Reaching that left arm up, big stretch through the collarbones. Gaze is up if you can. As you exhale, keep knitting your navel to the back of the spine. Inhale, release the left arm down to the mat, framing your foot, step back to plank. From your knees or toes, chaturanga down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhale all the way out. On your next inhale, step or jump. Halfway lift on the inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive, rise on up. Inhaling the arms above your head. Slight back bend. Exhale your hands into your heart and back into mountain pose. Great job. We're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side. Here we go. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift on the inhale. And as you exhale, you're gonna step back this time with your left foot, where your hands are framing your right foot here, okay? Take a deep breath in. Maybe you're rocking forward and back on those back toes, and then you're gonna exhale the left knee down to the mat. Inhale, bring the arms up above your head. Nice lengthening through the fingertips. Relax through the shoulders, okay? So try to get the shoulders down away from the ears. Tuck the pelvis under. Bring your palms together and exhale the thumbs behind the neck to open up to the chest and the shoulders. The lats, you're gonna feel all those muscles expanding. Breathe into those little spaces, those little intercostal muscles in your ribs. Allow more oxygen to flow through there to expand. On your next inhale, reach the arms up above your head. Exhale, bring your hands down to frame your right foot. From there, we're gonna step your left foot in. We're gonna straighten out your right. Push that right hip in as we're coming down into pyramid pose. Inhale, lengthen your spine up, and exhale, try to come down a little bit lower. In this position, your right leg has a micro bend to it, so don't hyperextend it. Your left foot is completely straight, where your heel is really pushing or rooting down into the mat. And just hold and breathe. Great job. Inhale, coming forward. Now we're going to drop back into that low lunge, framing our foot with our hand. Our left hand's going to stay down now, and we're going to rotate and twist to the right, where our right arm's going to lengthen up towards the sky. Breathe into this twist. Keep drawing the navel up and back to the back spine. Maybe drop your hips down just a little bit lower here. Hold for one more deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hand back to the mat. Step back to plank. Chaturanga down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog or child's pose. Taking a deep breath in, lifting up all the way through the toes. Exhale out through the mouth. From here, we're going to drop down to our knees, and you're going to splay your knees wide. You're going to sit back into an extended child's pose. So your hands are going to walk forward. You're going to bring your head down to the mat. Hold and breathe here. On your next inhale, slowly walk your hands back up and in to the body. Good, and we're gonna sweep our feet out and around, and we're gonna kick them forward. Okay, we're gonna come into a seated forward fold. Your legs out are straight in front of you, so you can go ahead and just rock forward and back until you get into your sit bones. Draw your toes back towards you with dorsiflexion. Inhale, sweep the arms above your head, finding nice length. And we're gonna hinge from the waist, okay? So think that recent reach test you did in elementary school. We're gonna reach forward and kind of come forward as far as we can without rounding our spine, okay? Legs are active, pushing down, and we're stretching for the toes. Now, if you can't touch them, that's fine. Just grab your shins. You can grab a tie or a belt if you want to here. But hinge from the hips. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, try to come down a little bit further. Stretching out those hamstrings. You're going to feel it in your back. Just hold and breathe here. One more deep breath in. We're going to rise on up with a straight back, bringing our arms above us. We're going to bring the hands behind you, placing them right behind your hips. Okay, fingers facing the front of your mat. And from here, we're gonna go into a reverse tabletop. Point the toes, lift the chest, lift up. Counter pose, squeezing the glutes, the hamstrings, pushing through the palms. Your gaze is up, but you're not dropping your head back. Keep holding and breathing, lifting a little bit higher. For 4, 3, 2, and slowly lower down on 1. Great job. Bend your knees, go ahead and bring your feet up and into the body. We're gonna grab a hold of our shins as we inhale, lengthen our spine up, and we're gonna exhale, roll back and down, coming onto our mats. Okay, so come on down to the mat on your back. Once you get to the bottom, let's go ahead and just rock from side to side or make little circles in the ceiling with your knees, going in a clockwise motion and a counterclockwise motion. From here, you can extend your legs out long, moving into our final posture, Savasana. So don't skip out on this. This is one of the best parts. Roll your shoulder blades back and down, your palms open to the sky, and just go ahead and shut your eyes down. Come into this space where you allow yourself to absorb all that you've done today. Have a still, quiet moment before your day starts, or a moment to have in the break of your day where it's still and it's quiet. Whatever thoughts that pass through your mind, just let them go. Knowing that you're not your thoughts. Just think of them as a cloud just drifting on through. Now, if you would like to stay here, you can stay here. Or if you're ready to move on with your day, slowly wiggle your fingers and toes and make your way up by rocking front to back and coming up into a comfortable cross-legged position at the top of your mat with your eyes closed. If you want to continue on with this rest, you can turn the video off now and enjoy that. If you're coming on up, let's go ahead and inhale, sweep our arms up above our head. Big breath in. Exhale the hands to the heart. Let's do that one more time. Deep breath in, sweeping the arms up. Exhale your hands into your heart center. I want to say thank you so much for joining me today on the mat. I am truly grateful to be your guide during this 7-day challenge. I hope I'll see you tomorrow for our next workout. Thanks so much for tuning in and have a blessed day. Bye. If you like these workouts, please subscribe below so you can get all the details on the next workouts